Hello everybody, what's up and what's going down? How y'all doing today? It's Dizzy1 here bringing you another episode of NBA 2K18 Legends, my league, and we're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks led by Isaiah Thomas, Byron Scott, Kawhi Leonard, the guy that we traded. My goodness, it's gonna be epic because I want to see what Kawhi Leonard does on the Bucks because he was taking so many possessions away from Michael Jordan that we had to get rid of him. The ball was going through Kawhi instead of Michael, and that had to change. So let's see what we could do. Of course, they have the real Isaiah Thomas, Bad Boys Pistons Isaiah Thomas, the man they call Zeke Isaiah Thomas. This is going to be amazing, especially if we can get Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan going up against each other, but Wilt Chamberlain being a man amongst boys, doing what he's got to do up against Thurmond. And we got to do some stuff. They got Hayes as well. I think it's Elvin Hayes and Nate Thurmond, something like that. But I'm not too good with the first names, but I do know the last names, and we doing all right. We doing all right. Kawhi has the ball, bringing it up. It's a defensive struggle here at the start. Isaiah getting the screen. What we gonna do? What we gonna do right now? Come on now. Curry got that defense. How come Curry got that defense? But Leonard pulling up, missing the two-pointer. But Hayes making the plays. Hashtag bars. Hashtag bars. All right, there we go. They knocked down a shot right there. I believe my eyes weren't open, so I really didn't see. I was a little bit hashtag barring over there. So I think it was Kawhi Leonard. I want to say it was Kawhi, but who knows? Who knows? Kawhi getting the ball right there. As you can see, for some reason, Kawhi gets the ball a lot. And hey, no disrespect to Kawhi. He's a really good player. But when you got Michael Jordan and you got Isaiah Thomas, those are guys that you want the ball in their hand. Isaiah Thomas for a whole nother reason. I mean, he can score and everything, but he is one of the best playmakers in the game of basketball. Put it in his hands. And yes, Kawhi as well. He's a great playmaker, but not to the extent of Isaiah Thomas. And I know he's a mismatch. He's tough to handle, but Kawhi, there are times when you should get the ball and you should not get it more than Michael Jordan. And I honestly don't believe you should hold it more than Isaiah freaking Thomas. So let's see, but he's doing all right. We have Giannis from this team. If you guys don't remember, we were able to trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So it's going to be a little bit of a matchup between these two teams. We made that trade and we got a lot back for that. I think we also got Christian Laettner in that trade, and he hasn't been much of a help to us lately. He's not really doing too much, but hopefully that'll change. But Laettner out on the perimeter, he is somewhat of a three-point threat, so that's why we were able to get him, and he's okay inside. He'll be able to grab those rebounds, but that's all we really need him for. Just that little bit of a threat to shoot outside and also for rebounding. But he hasn't been extremely good for us. Sabonis has worked out well. He's able to shoot the three, and he's able to do some other stuff as well, especially on the defensive end and grabbing rebounds, but our backup big guys are doing pretty well for us, except for the fact that Laettner needs to step up his game, and if he doesn't, maybe we'll try to have to get a trade for him. But we don't have that many more, I don't know, what can I say? We don't have any more things that will help us to get something good for Christian Laettner. Now, Christian Laettner is he's actually a pretty good power forward, but in this league, he's pretty much kind of like a Robin Lopez type of player in this league. Robin Lopez is kind of okay in the NBA, but there are players like DeMarcus Cousins, and there's players like Anthony Davis that you would much rather have, but if we don't have the assets to trade up for that, then we can keep Christian Laettner because he's okay. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, because Christian Laettner ain't the real point of the game, but we got Tim Duncan and Wilt Chamberlain being beasts. Down low, Antetokounmpo has the ball now at the three-point line, being guarded by Byron Scott, and finding the open Michael Jordan in the paint. Dude, we're just playing bully ball on Muggsy Bogues. It's not fair. Now, look at that little guy. Oh, that's Byron Scott. Oops. I'm sorry, Byron. I'm sorry. Trying to compensate. Okay, let's go. But Muggsy Bogues is just super tiny, and I don't know how he's able to stay in this league and why he has playing time. I wish 2K was a little bit more liberal with their sense of how much a player plays other than their ratings. I wish they take into take into account height as well for the position that they're in. At point guard, at 5'5" or 5'6" or something like that, Muggsy Bogues is not going to have a really dominant impact in this league. Like, seriously, he's been blocked like 3 times. Jeremy Lin's blocking the man. Get him out of here, boy. I have respect for Muggsy and everything and what he did in the NBA, especially for the fact that he was able to be in the NBA and attribute so many steals. He was, my goodness, he was crazy getting those steals. But in this league, I don't think that Muggsy Bogues should be getting a lot of playing time. Even if you have a point guard like Michael Carter-Williams, I would much rather have Michael Carter-Williams out on the floor because he isn't as much of a liability. Ooh, Giannis Antetokounmpo. But he isn't as much of a liability just based on his height. He might have all the skills, but his height is not going to help him contribute much on the offensive end unless he's just passing the ball like crazy. He's not going to contribute much on the defensive end because Steph Curry can just shoot it right over him, even if he's in his face. So, I don't know. But, ooh, Isaiah Thomas. All the way. He's liking that. He's liking that. They're getting blown out, but he's liking that. Here we go. Gordon Hayward running around, doing the end around. Antetokounmpo in the corner. He's making an impact statement in this game. But in real life, guys, Giannis, the Greek freak, is doing work in the season. He's averaging, I want to say, like 38 points a game right now. This is just in the first week of the season. He's averaging 38 points. That's absolutely crazy. And I know it's only the first week, but to average 38 points in 3 or 4 games, you gotta be an incredible beast. And here he goes again. Antetokounmpo doing the work. You can't stop the man. 53-38. We're just backing down on Isaiah Thomas. Yup. He guarded me. The man just stopped me. Moment of silence. Moment over. Let's go. Isaiah has the ball. Trying to get around Stephen Curry. It's already a little bit too late for them to come back, but I still want to see what they can do. I'm pretty sure you guys want to see what some of these guys can do. So let's go ahead and continue. Hashtag bars. Isaiah has the ball. Trying to get something going, and they get it to McGinnis. Oh, no, to Hayes. Elvin Hayes. Is it Elvin Hayes? I want to say Elvin. Elvin. There we go. We said it. Antetokounmpo again, all the way to the basket, and one! You can't stop the man. On Kawhi Leonard as well. It's looking like we know who got the better outcome in the trade. And normally Giannis isn't as active, I want to say. He doesn't get as many touches, but he made good use of his touches in this game. And he really contributed more than he normally does on the offensive end. But defensively, he was locked down. He was a stalwart, dude. Like, you could not get past Giannis. And all of a sudden, man, on the offensive end, up against his former team in real life and in the Legends My League, he went all out. He beasted and feasted. And he just did what he had to do. All up in Kawhi Leonard's face. The two guys that were traded for each other. And let's go ahead and see who had the real impact in this game. I'm going to say straight up, I think it's Giannis. I think he got like 25 points. Stephen Curry. Giannis had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Kawhi Leonard had a respectable 18 and 2 rebounds. But that's going to do it for this game. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace. Adios.